Yeah. It's my year for Uptown. I know we lost a lot that we didn't never get back. But it's a must we do this here, homeboy.
We got the diamond in the back, yeah. 10 and rummed up, yeah. Blowing out the pound in a brand new truck. Where you at with it? Let's go and get it. If you a real
Uptown, already, nigga.
Slap a bitch with a pound.
What is going on, YouTube? Last Hero 10,000 here, bringing you guys a Bad Company 2 commentary on this is Port Valdez. This is gonna be actually my first rush match I've posted for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But this video isn't going to be exactly about Battlefield Bad Company 2. This is more of a Battlefield 3 discussion we're gonna be doing here. So, I just want to talk about a few things that were shown at E3 for the single player and the multiplayer, and just a few other things. And I guess I'll start off with actually a few days ago, I think it was on Thursday, that they had a their first gameplay shown on Jimmy Fallon show, which I've never heard of. I've never watched it before, but it was kind of funny. And what they did was they did a stage demo of the Fault Line 1 trailer, I think it was. So it was the gameplay of the actual first Fault Line trailer. So they had one of the developers play it, and then they had Jimmy Fallon play it, and it was pretty funny. And it was it was actually the first demonstration of the console version of Battlefield 3, which all of the footage that we've seen so far in terms of trailers and any kind of gameplay has been on PC, because the graphics are better on PC. They're gonna show what the game's capable of. But this is the first time they've ever shown any kind of footage for console, which they showed on the PlayStation 3, which was pretty cool because I'm a PS3 owner, so I thought that was cool. So it looks pretty good. Of course, it's not it's not as good as PC graphics or anything like that, but all the animations were still there. All the mechanics of the game still seem to be intact. There's just the only thing that's different between the console and the PC is just the graphics, which are still looking amazing. So even getting me even more hyped up about this game coming, and I think it's October or something, end of October, like the 28th. I don't know, I get my dates mixed up, so don't take my word on it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And during E3 they showed one of the trailers, or not a trailer, it was a gameplay that they showed, kind of like a tank gameplay of it's kind of like a few tanks, kind of like a tank war out in the desert, which was pretty sick. A little bit of UAV gameplay I saw, but I was kind of disappointed they didn't show any kind of gunplay, like first person gunplay or whatever. But all the trailers that we've seen so far were of infantry gameplay, so I guess it was about time we saw some vehicle gameplay, which is pretty cool. But at E3, a lot of the people that are gonna want to get this game are gonna want to see the the gunplay, but people will probably check it out. But what else they also showed was about a 49-second multiplayer trailer, which looked really awesome as well. It's always good to see that all the single player things that we've seen in the trailers were implemented into the multiplayer. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of drawback in the multiplayer. Everything's still there. They didn't take anything out for it. And one thing that I tell my friends all the time that I really like, that I'm seeing in Battlefield 3, is that they have kind of, I don't know exactly what you would call them, I call them real-time animations. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, if you were to vault over any object, you can actually see the animation of the the soldier that you're controlling, like, move over instead of just kind of hopping over it with no kind of outside animation. You can see your legs vaulting over, and your just the whole body animation is there. And I think it was the Fault Line 3 trailer that they showed. There was one part at the end where one of the soldiers hopped onto, or the one that was being controlled in the trailer, hopped into a stationary machine gun on a car. And you know how in any other game you just go up to a car and you just magically appear in it. I liked how they actually had an animation of you getting into the feeling life on this guy's part. But yeah, I thought it was cool that they had what was I saying, the full animation, you actually getting into the turret. And I don't know, I think that's very cool. So yeah, that's something I hope that they really implement into the multiplayer, is the real-time animation that I've seen. I have seen the full animation for the vaulting over any object. I've seen that in the multiplayer trailer. And I just think it would be pretty cool to have like full animations. Getting into a tank, you actually get into the tank and open up the hatch. And I don't even know how exactly you do get into a tank, but I assume that you open up like a hatch or something at the top. I don't know, but stuff like that, I think that's really cool, and it adds to the realism of the game that Battlefield is known for, and something that I really like. I always love realism in a game. So the more realistic, the better. So I think that's all that they showed in terms of like trailers and gameplay. I think so. But yeah, I actually also saw a video on, I don't remember the guy's channel, but there's this video of, I guess, some guy at E3 took his camera into one of the gameplay rooms where they could demo the multiplayer for the game. And I guess he was able to record these guys that were as an off-screen taping of him recording, the different players set at the computers playing the game, which you were able to see one of the, I think there's 2 maps that they were letting them play. I know there's one outside map and one inside map. The one that was on the outside, I don't remember too much of it. I don't think I even watched the whole entire video of that. But the one that I watched the most of, I saw was in some kind of substation, like underground subway or something like that. Which it looked pretty cool. We've never had any outs or inside, at least I don't think so, any inside maps in Battlefield, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get to see was some of the destruction in the multiplayer, which I might have seen if I had watched more of the outside map that I saw. But yeah, I didn't get to see too much of that, which we've seen in the trailers and whatnot. But it'd always be cool to see the actual, the gameplay of it, have someone else actually play it instead of a trailer. But other than that, that's all that I have seen on for gameplay, trailers, anything like that. Now, one of the things that I do kind of want to know if they're going to be putting in the multiplayer or even the single player is maybe more of upgradable weapons. So not exactly just like leveling them up, but just kind of like more weapon attachments, such as maybe extended magazines, or just different kind of things that we haven't seen in recent games. So I mean, it's always cool to have different kinds of things to add onto your gun. I think everybody likes that, and I mean, not too many people are gonna care if they don't add that. The game's gonna be very awesome, so I don't think a lot of people are gonna be complaining about something like that. But like I said, it's always cool to have something like that in the game. But what else? One other thing that they did that I've read is that they have revamped the whole the classes. So the classes have changed a little bit. They have, well, first off, they now have the recon class is now called the sniper class. So yeah, snipers are going to be everywhere in Battlefield 3 yet again. But the other thing was that they had combined the assault class and the medic class together to be one class themselves. So how I figure it is that it's pretty much an assault class, so you can be a medic with an assault rifle. So you could have an assault rifle, and you can either choose between your grenade launcher, which would kind of deem you as just an assault class itself, or you can run your assault rifle with your defibrillator. And well, I think that the ones that have the grenade launcher also have a defibrillator, or they might have the health packs. I forget which one it is, but either way, it's vice versa. Or you can run the other class as a medic. I think the medic itself has the defibrillator, and if you run the grenade launcher, you get the health packs themselves. So yeah, you can run the grenade launcher with the health packs, which is quote assault, but or you can run the defibrillator, which is quote the medic. So and the fourth class that they now have, since the assault and the medic are combined now, is the support class, which is now confined to the machine guns. And they said that this class was their role was to lay down suppressing fire, and they now have the ammo kits. So the assault no longer has the ammo kits, the support class does. So I mean, I had an argument with my friend about this, about how I thought this was going to unbalance the whole squad based teamwork whole thing. And honestly, I don't know how much I like having an assault and a medic class combined into one. To me, in my opinion, I think they're complete opposites, at least in the way I play. When I play as assault, I find that my role is to kill. That's my only role, is to kill everyone that I see and push forward, depending on if it's rush or conquest, push forward accordingly to the game mode, and just make sure that no one is able to push forward into our areas. Now when I play as a medic, I tend to try my best to not engage any type of enemies directly, seeing as how in my perspective, I feel like if you're playing a medic, if you're trying to go out and killing everyone, and you're trying to reserve spawns, it defeats the purpose of being a medic and reserving spawns if you're just rushing out and dying, losing the spawns more than you're reviving the spawns. So in my opinion, you know, I just try to stay down as much as possible. I give covering fire if necessary, but other than that, I just stay down the whole time. Even if I go 1 and 10, I don't really care, as long as I'm providing support for my team. But so I mean, that's why I say that I don't like having the two classes mixed together. I think it might encourage more Rambo medics and people that are just running around saying, "Oh, it's okay, I'm an assault, but you know, I got my defibrillator too, so I'll revive when I feel like it." I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. But yeah, good game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.